I'll have to find more towers to boot up before I know what's happening around here. There's the reservoir. No sign of Scorpion. Better take a closer look. Now, if I was a mercenary dressed like a scorpion, where would I be?
Behind you! Me, I'd end it now. But Octavius is paying, and he wants to torture you. Which I respect.
Damn it! What did he inject me with? Whoa! What the... Is that... a sea of poison? Can't be! This can't be real. Must be the poison. But I can't take any chances. Gotta get to higher ground and analyze whatever he injected me with. Should be safe for a minute. Need to analyze the neurotoxin, so I can create an antidote. Scorpion's made some upgrades. Hallucinogenic neurotoxin. My brain will create nightmares that my body thinks are real. I have to create the antidote fast. First, I need a natural steroid. Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick. ESU's greenhouse is nearby. Hope it's in season. Ah! This is no good! Okay, poison bad. Kinda should've known that. There's the greenhouse! Eclipta alba should be inside the greenhouse. There it is.
Is that a religion?
It's you. Huh? Where'd it go? Is this real or in my mind?
It can be both.
Doc?
It's just the hallucinations intensifying. You can get through this.
Doc? You sound...
Like I did before the neural interface affected my mind? My obsessions were always there, but the interface allowed me to fully embrace them.
I have to fix this. Fix you! Somehow!
Always trying to shoulder the responsibility, even when there's no hope. I can't tell you how many times your unfettered optimism has kept me going when things look bleak. I'll miss being with you. I really will.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you're sorry. And yet, you let it happen. Makes one wonder where your priorities lie. I mean, if I was really that important to you, why would you let me destroy myself?
I can help you. It's the neural web. It's affecting your mind.
You mean the neural web you helped create? The hard truth is, you did this to me. Without your help, I would have never done any of those terrible things.
I should have seen what was happening to you. Never left you alone with those arms.
Good luck. I wish I could offer you more help. Stay strong, Peter.
I can help you. It's the neural web. It's affecting your mind.
You mean the neural web you helped create? The hard truth is, you did this to me. Without your help, I would have never done any of those terrible things.
I should have seen what was happening to you. Never left you alone with those arms.
Good luck. I wish I could offer you more help. Stay strong, Peter.
There's the Eclipta. Buy me time, but I need an antitoxin to mix a permanent antidote. One of Harry's research stations was developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get there fast. Giant deadly scorpion. It's lovely. Thanks, Brain.
How you feeling, Spider? Raw panic crawling up your spine?
Scorpion? How'd you get this number?
Always asking the least interesting questions. It's not how am I calling you, it's am I calling you? Maybe I'm just the fevered screams of your dying brain.
Real or no, when I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Big talk from the little bug. Have fun chasing painkillers.
I don't even want to know what Floyd would make of those. There's the research station. Need that atropine. Atropine's right there.
Is that good? It's you.
Atropine's gone. Oh, not again.
You're too late. Just as you were too late to help me.
This isn't you, Doc.
Ah, but it is me. The me polite society found inconvenient. The parts of myself I suppressed. You helped me break those chains.
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Stop deluding. You never help anyone. The poison isn't in you. You are the poison. Everyone you touch suffers.
Stop running from me. Let me try. I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Stop deluding yourself. You never help anyone. The poison is in you. You are the poison. Everyone you touch suffers.
Stop running from me. Let me try.
I want nothing from you. You're a failure at life, love, career. You bring nothing but pain.
No, stop. I'm not giving up on you. Please, just talk to me. I can help you.
So you can treat me like all the rest. containing me, suffocating me. No, I will let my genius shine on its own. I saw you, Peter, taking notes, stealing ideas, a rat in my own lab. To think I called you a friend.
I am your friend, Otto. Please! I've always supported you. I always will!
Supported me by selling my ideas to Norman, by sabotaging my greatest works. Don't think I didn't see. Don't think I didn't know.
Please, Doc. Please.
I had such high hopes for you, Peter. Such lofty ambitions. You could have been a great scientist. But you lacked will. Always scattered. Always late.
I tried, Doc. I wanted to be there, but...
But what? Excuses. Endless excuses. I didn't hire a research assistant. I hired a lazy leech. A boy playing at being a man.
No, that's not true. No!
If you had been there for the grant committee, or for the pre-check, or for our endless fittings, if you had ever been there, maybe I wouldn't have had to take action.
Please, Doc. There's still time to turn back. Still time to heal.
And do what? Crawl back to that pitiful lab? Toss tennis balls with my incompetent assistant? No! Now it is my time for greatness. You'll not hold me back again. Stay away, Parker! I won't be sabotaged by you again.
The atropine! Got the atropine. Now I just need to mix up the antidote. Looks like I'm headed back to the lab.
Still with us?
Nearly cured. I'm sorry to bust up your plans.
Oh, well, don't worry. Plenty of surprises left for you. We'll see each other again real soon.
Count on me. Bad. I should have known that. I don't even want to know what Freud would make of those. Made it. Somehow. But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the antidote. The real lab. No more hallucinations.
I think not. You're in my domain now. You're just like Osborn, trying to steal my genius. Everything that happens now is your fault. I knew you were laughing at me. All of you, behind my back. You begged me for salvation, but it...
Thought I forgot about you.
Scorpion, are you even real?
Hold still. I'll show you.
Gave me an opening. Another hallucination. At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
Not gonna be that easy.
Sure it is. Now I know you're the poison trying to distract me. Bring it on! One down!
You're a loser. All you'll ever be is a loser.
Can't let him get to me.
The world would be better off without you. And you.
Get rid of him and focus on the job. Oh, God.
If I was your uncle, I would have jumped in front of a bullet too.
My inner voice has really developed an attitude.
Ever notice Mary Jane does a lot better when you're not around? Think about that.
I think I'd rather fight the real Scorpion than my subconscious.
Jeff Davis died because of you.
Nice. Just a few more left. Another one down. One more. Maybe I can hit him. Hope that's the last of them. I can barely stand up. There's the centrifuge I need. Finally. I'm running out of time. I think I did it. Where'd my suit go? I think I took decontamination a little too far. I'd better put some clothes on. Much better. Let's just go ahead and forget that ever happened. Ooh, head's still foggy. Need to work the last of this poison out of my system before I tackle the other villains. Good time to go on patrol. MJ, hey. You mind if I toss a kind of thorny ethical question at you? When is it okay to give up on a friend?
Oh, wow, Pete. Thinking of Otto?
That obvious, huh?
Yeah, understandable, though. Behind my generous part of me wants to say never. Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way. But with what Otto's done, I just don't know, Pete. I guess you have to decide if the Otto Octavius you knew was still in there or not. Maybe if he was ever even in there at all.
Yeah. Thanks, MJ. I gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete. I'm here for you.
Calling any available unit. A tour bus was just taken hostage. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
Just who I didn't want to see. Oh, they attacked me, but of course, I'm the criminal here.
All units, reports of escaped prisoners inciting a riot.
You know, I don't mean to overreact, but I'm
I need to
starting
get
to
after
take this
Scorpion, but
personally.
I haven't seen Aunt May face to face since the fire. I think I can afford a quick pit stop at Feast.
Hold up. That makes it, what, 100 counts of assaulting a Sable agent? Okay, I visited your website, and nowhere did it say make crisis situations worse!
Prisoners and stolen vehicles are opening fire on civilians. Need immediate response at Union Square.
Watch out!
That's why you guys were so cranky. You needed a nap. Enjoy.
on Union Square. Observation established.
We have a hostage situation. Fugitives have seized the bus. Additional officers requested near Flatiron.
I'd imagine my permanent record isn't looking too great right now.
Didn't I put some of you guys away 8 years ago? Man, I feel old.
Response at Union Square.
Rikers inmates are like taxis. You can't find them when you're looking, and when you're not, they're everywhere.
How'd you like them apples? Grenade out! Come on! Go and beat him!
Definitely the worst gang of ruffians I've dealt with in the last 30 minutes.
Alarmist, paranoid, conspiracy theories.
Spider-Man. So my tracker picked up some more people who were at the party and might have gotten, you know.
This is Ethan Albright, a biochem TA. Didn't show up for class. My software picked him up in a photo, but there's other pics from the same location and he's gone.
Still our best shot. I'll try to find the place. Thanks. Philip's photo is my only lead again. I gotta find this location. The picture shows elevated train tracks, like the ones up in East Harlem.
Spider-Man, I talked to Carlos. He felt fine until he got to the barbecue. Whatever happened to him kicked in after the Halloween party.
A delayed reaction. That's not good. There could be corrupted walking time bombs all over Manhattan. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. Lee's corruption is frightening. Literally, no one's safe. I'm used to hostile New Yorkers, but this is a whole new level. Good thing I've got Philip on my side. That guy has some impressive skills.
If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of... L trains could mean Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. Looks like there's a bridge. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. L trains could mean Harlem. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
Please, don't ask me to do the hand. Hi.
If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location.
They're sticking by us.
Nice weather, huh? L trains could mean Harlem.
You got this, Spider-Man. This is all your fault.
Hey, what's up?
You got this.
Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. Isn't the city great? Hey there.
Webhead, I saw you swinging around the city in your underwear. We're counting on you. This is all your fault.
I think these tracks are in East Harlem.
Up yours. Keep the faith.
I think these tracks are in East Harlem. L trains could mean Harlem. These aren't the right tracks. I'll try the ones in East Harlem.
Please don't touch the suit.
Wrong place. I need to go to the tracks in East Harlem.
I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU.
Spider crisis coming through!
If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. These aren't the tracks I'm looking for, but there's another set in East Harlem. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. These aren't the right tracks. I'll try the ones in East Harlem. L trains could mean Harlem. Wrong place. I need to go to the tracks in East Harlem.
Excuse me, pardon me.
I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. These aren't the tracks I'm looking for, but there's another set in East Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can... Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. Wrong place. I need to go to the tracks in East Harlem. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks.
this is pretty far north of ESU. L trains could mean Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. L trains could mean Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. L trains could mean Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. L trains could mean Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of... I think this is pretty far north of ESU. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. I think this is pretty far north of ESU.